I'm Lane Crockett. I'm the Executive General Manager Australia at Pacific Hydro. Pacific Hydro is a 100% Australian-based company owned by 5 million superannuants through the industry funds. We turn over around $100 million per year and we have 150 employees in Australia. We operate in 3 countries, Australia, Brazil and Chile. In Chile we have run-of-river hydros. In Brazil we own some wind farms, and Australia have a mix of hydro and wind farms. The renewable energy target has been critical to all our investments over the last 10 years. We've invested about $500 million over that time, mostly in wind farms, and the renewable energy target has fundamentally underpinned that investment. We expect over the next 10 years to invest up to $1 billion. If the renewable energy target was cut, that would have a range of different impacts. For example, the sovereign risk and the impact that it would have on the value of our existing assets. Those assets were invested under the existing renewable energy target, and so the revenue for those wind farms is underpinned by large-scale certificates. It would also affect our development pipeline. We've spent around about $30 million on developing projects to bring forward for investment under the target, and that may be severely impacted as a result of if the target were reduced. I guess there's also some peripheral issues which may arise. For example, we run a Sustainable Communities Fund around our existing projects. The Sustainable Communities Fund provides funds to local community projects, which can be anything from putting a solar on the rooftop of the local footy club to new uniforms for the cycling club. There are arts and history clubs, for example, all which rely and look for different opportunities from our Sustainable Communities Fund. If the revenue from our assets was severely impacted, we may have to look at reducing those. We would like to see some certainty, some investment certainty. What's happening at the moment is because of the continuous reviews, it's very hard for investors to move forward with new projects. That's hampering the clean energy transition that needs to happen in Australia. And so, firstly, we'd like to remove the 2 yearly reviews, such that the target's only reviewed on a very long-term basis, if at all. It should be a set and forget target. We'd also like to see the target remain unchanged. It is a target on which we have been investing in our development projects and have built existing assets on that specific target.